Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So Summer of Suffering Gauntlet is here, and in this video we're going to be doing an itemless clear of the right side with the exact team that I used in stream. I just effectively redid the fights, have them neater here in the row for you. This team is good for 3 objectives: having a Saga champion on team, because Silk and Vision both are Saga champions. You only have to have one. All 3 of the champions are tagged as a hero, so that's second objective. And the third objective is the science, tech, and skill classes only being used. So those are the 3 available classes. So let's visit each fight separately. I'm using 6-star rank 5 Ascended Kate, 6-star rank 4 Vision. She's kind of a bit underranked. And my 7-star rank 3 Silk. You can definitely use lower rarity champions as well here. The thing with Vision is she actually gains reverse control immunity after her level 3. So your kind of key point is here, I do make a small mistake, to effectively bait out one level 1, then try and push Toad to level 2 if need be. But most importantly, reach your level 3. With your power drains, you can actually achieve that quite straightforward. Here I noticed that I'm nearly at 3 bars of power, and I basically just need to get a few more hits in, and I'm at 3 bars, and this will push him to level 2. Now, since this is the second special attack, reverse controls would activate, but I activate my level 3 first, so no reverse control immunes. You can do this fight without a reverse control immune champion. Ideally, you do want a poison immune champion or somebody that does a ton of damage, or at the very least deal with healing. But having a reverse control immunity just makes this fight so much easier, and it was great for Toad the first time around as well, and absolutely nothing has changed. Now, once you are reverse control immune, you just need to keep an eye on the prowess, so intercept occasionally or spam your heavy attacks in order to make sure he doesn't get to the 10 prowess and you do not get passively stunned. And heal block is nice to have. Other than that, Viv absolutely destroys this fight. So here I just go in for my level 1s. I can spam these for a bit because that's Viv's damage rotation. Obviously 6-star rank 4 Vision will have nowhere near enough damage, so past this the fight kind of slows down. But the gist is kind of similar. Just make sure he doesn't get to 10 prowess, and then go for your level 2 and then level 1s as and when you charge up. It is fine to push Toad to level 2 if it would be the reverse controls phase. If it is the rooted phase, you really just want to be baiting out the level 1. And that's just about it. So here, since I'm rooted, I bait out the level 1, but with Vision you don't need to bait out that many special attacks, because whenever you phase, you power drain him as well. After you're phasing, it is safe to throw your heavy attacks, and you can do that to get rid of his prowesses, because it is invalidation, so you do not get punished for it. Now here is a risky part where I tried to intercept him with a relic, but it didn't necessarily work, because once he's at 9 prowess, that's already a danger zone. You do not want to let him be at 9 prowess. You do want to keep reapplying your heal block to deal with the regen, but for most part, once you have gotten your level 3 off, it's quite an easy solo. The beginning of this fight is slightly hard with Viv, but after that, it's no big deal. So again, spam as many heavy attacks as you can. For most of the fight, you're basically going to be baiting out the level 1s now, and there's no real reason to push him to level 2 aside from getting rid of the prowess, but Vision can do it by herself, as we can see here. I'm just spamming the heavies, getting rid of the prowess, and there's a bit of lag. I apologize for that, that's due to my reflector. And here, yep, Toad is going down to 11%. We're again going to go in for a heavy attack, and sweet, we have that heal block on, super helpful. He's at 9%. Bait out the level 1, reapply the heal block, activate relic, drop the heavy, that's 6%. Yeah, I'm gonna go for my level 2, I believe. I got in that intercept as well, just, you know, to keep the prowesses under check. And this fight's nearly done. He's at 1% there. One more hit and we are done. So Vision does the Toad perfect. I'm just double checking that I'm recording. And now I'm going to be moving to the Destroyer. Destroyer was arguably the easiest fight in this entire thing. Basically, you just want to push Destroyer at level 2s. Then you will never have to deal with his power gain. And occasionally you want to bait out his heavy attack to get that grit passive, to get that unstoppable to go on cooldown. And yeah, that's about it. So nothing too fancy here. I believe he's going to activate his level 1 at some point in the fight, but you slowly but surely can get rid of the charges as well. So here we go, he goes for his level 2. The key to dexing the level 2 from Destroyer is also very, very simple. You just want to dash back once he kind of leans forward with his face, and that's it. And there we go. So Silk is about to finish the, well, not finish the job, this fight's still gonna go for a bit, but I'm kind of getting a bit more comfortable with the fight, again baiting out more heavy attacks. He throws the heavy attack quite willingly, pushing him to level 2s, and then I'm gonna be trying to put together like a bigger stack of physical vulnerabilities at some point, but you do need to make sure that the grit passive is active if you're gonna go for Intercept to Silk. Now I'm going for a level 2 with just the 1 Fury, still decent amount of damage. I think Pig does this fight the fastest in general, so here I'm going to bait out heavy attack in order to get that grit, so when he dashes at me I can intercept him, and still didn't actually use it even, so you don't have to get that grit a lot of the time. If you want intercept, you do, but what you do really want to do is just make sure that he doesn't get his power gain. Like right now, he gained 30 charges, and here I want him to throw his heavy, so I get the grit. Now I can safely go for intercept, especially with the Silk's Evade, and I pushed him to level 2, and slowly and surely getting rid of his charges as well. But yeah, you do want to bait out level 2 as much as possible. So here we go. I'm going to bait out the heavy attack, so I can intercept freely and without any worry. And this is just about it. Go for Relic. I'm gonna go for half a combo here. Activate my special attack, and he's nearly dead. Last 3% remaining. So last level 2, last few percent health. Easy dub. 2 solos under the belt, and I am also relatively healthy. Need to double check what's with the camera here. 1 second. Now let's move on to the Moleman fight. This effectively is a fight where you want to inflict damage over time effects or power stings that remain active during opponent's special attacks. He takes 90% less damage from all sources except from whatever damage he receives during his own special attacks. And there is Tranquilize Node, which basically means that all debuffs and power is getting reset to 0 every 25 seconds. That does not apply to cold snaps, and we're gonna benefit from that greatly now. So with Kate, just spam your level 1s, let him use his own special attacks, and you're good. Do not worry too much about keeping your cold snaps active. You're gonna be reactivating them anyways. Do not hit his block, obviously. That's kind of like the key here. But yeah, I want to bait out this special. Sweet. We can see that he's ticking away for quite a lot of damage during his specials, and at end of his specials he's receiving big bursts of damage. So here is kind of like the tricky part where I went in for a cheeky light intercept. Do so again. Bait out this special. Taking damage. I'm gonna activate one more level 1 here, and he's gonna be dead. So this is a very, very quick and easy fight with Kate Bishop. You just spam your level 1s and life's good. That's it. 255k damage. And now the Idum fight's also very easy, because you do need to knock him down with your heavy attacks basically every time he throws a special attack. That is easy if you can dex his specials, because punishing his specials you get that grit passive, and with that grit passive you ignore his aura. And the key of this fight is high tempo and yeah, just keep knocking him down. So Silk is ideal champion. I do make a few mistakes actually at the beginning of the fight. Later on it's going to go smooth, but at the beginning, for whatever reason, you know, yeah, I do make some silly, stupid mistakes. But anyways, like here, I go down to 41% at the very beginning. Here, luckily though, I do get that intercept. Silk can also punish his heavy attacks freely at any point because of the slow. Slow also disables his aura. And obviously Silk does have the assist on the Wades. So Silk is a very, very good option here. Initially in my 2 runs I used Silk on one side and Juggernaut on the other side. Both were quite easy solos. I think Silk takes a bit longer, but that's not a big deal. So here, again, I punish his special. I get that grid passive, not that I really need it with Silk. But then he's kind of unwilling to throw his specials, which is kind of weird for his AI. But AI is being weird in general. Anyways, so here I went for a cheeky level 2 in the middle of it. But there's not much to it. I'm going to push him to another level 2. I just need to keep sure that you knock him down with a heavy attack 10 seconds, within 10 seconds of him using a special attack. And yep, slowly but surely he's going down. I'm going to get a bit more brave soon, trying to stack up more of the charges. Here I'm going in for another intercept. I should have probably done the level 3 already, but kind of trying to calculate what I need doing for ideal rotation here. Meanwhile, we're still obviously doing damage. He is quite chunky. This fight takes a while, but it's kind of fast-paced, relatively easy fight. Now here, finally, I do go for my level 3. I think I'm going to go for one more. And yeah, I still have time to throw that heavy attack, which I do right now. And he's at 22%. Obviously, he's going to start healing at 15% and disable my special attacks. But Silk kind of takes care of that healing because of her slow debuff if she's awakened. So awakened Silk works better, but unawakened Silk would effectively do the same fight about just as well, except that you'd have to fight for longer because you'd have to deal with the healing. Again, I do apologize for the lag in the recording. It's down to the reflector, but there we go. This fight is again done, and that was completely items run of the right side of Gauntlet for Summer of Pain. I hope this video was useful to you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about